Hello, welcome back to this channel. You saw for yourself how Prophet Jeremiah referred to his second prophecy as blah, blah, blah. Yes, in quotes, blah, blah, blah. And the first prophecy as the good news. The good news is that because he said it and it came to pass, there was confusion in their midst. But what he told us about the second prophecy is that at that minute, anything can happen, even if it's just a minute too, that there can be something can happen that child will be found. But right now, it's not making us to believe that one is just blah, 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 blah. He didn't emphasize on that. Rather, it was emphasizing on the confusion that happened among the bloggers or among those people that cared for Ruth Mathew. But the problem is this, the word was, we are waiting. Yes, the word waited, or we are still waiting that you're going to bring out this child for us to see today, just as you stated in your prophecy. But it's so surprising and it's so overwhelming that instead of you emphasizing, I'm sorry, the prophecy did not come to pass, or I've tried, but I couldn't recover the child. Well, instead of saying that, you are not saying the prophecy is blah, blah, blah. Rather, you're not emphasizing on the other part that you yourself manipulated in one way or the other, or your followers manipulated, because I know that a lot of people that follows you or that follows pastors or that follows daddy or Gio, they can lay their life for their pastors. So I believe one person must have volunteered his or herself to fight this and make the confusion happen. But because that child, nobody knows whereabouts of that child except the mother. Yes, except the mother, which she knows that, yes, she knows that that child is still alive. So because you couldn't find that child, then you were not referring to that prophecy as blah, 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 blah. Followers of Jeremiah, what do you say about this? Have your prophet failed you? Or you still believe that it's not yet 12 o'clock in the midnight, that a miracle can still happen? I know you all are disappointed because you've been bragging that, yes, your papa is going to bring that child out, he's going to fetch that child out, he's going to do this, he's going to do that. But trust no man, trust no man. The time we were having prophets of those days that will say a word and it comes to pass instantly, we are not in that same era again. That era has passed. Now, even if you can remember when the prophets of Baal were praying to their prophet and their God that fire should fall, they cried and cried and cried and cried, and they cried in vain. They teared themselves, but nothing happened. But when Elisha prayed to his God, the Bible says fire came and consumed the sacrifice. So you guys were hoping that same thing that happened in time past is still going to happen again, like physically. I pray. Wake up, guys. We are all humans. We can make mistakes. We can say something we are not supposed to say. We can say a word just to brag, but at the end of the day, it might not come to pass, right? But what I want to say about this issue is getting really hot. Ruth needs her child. People are saying that she knows where the child is. She must be working with Jeremiah, or Chema must be working with Jeremiah, or Prof must be working with Jeremiah. Whoever is working with Jeremiah, the issue is that the child is lost and the child must be found. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more uploads.